Hi, welcome to the more 5-minute St. Louis real estate market update for April 2019. I'm Dennis Norman, one of the broker owners at More Realtors, and if you'll give me about 5 minutes of your time, I'll bring you up to date on what's happening in the St. Louis real estate market. However, before I get started, I want to remind you we are not just the source for St. Louis home prices, sales, and market data. We're also one of St. Louis's premier real estate companies with some of St. Louis's best and most professional agents ready to serve you at any time. Also, I want to offer you the opportunity to get St. Louis's best real estate search app. You can go to stlhomesearchapp.com, stlhomesearchapp.com, and get the app you see on the screen there. If you like Zillow's app, you'll love this one. Like Redfin, you'll like ours better. So check it out, stlhomesearchapp.com. Totally free, and it works great with our site. All right, let's start with market data for the St. Louis metro area as a whole. We'll look at the home sales prices and sales over the last 25 months. The pink line there represents home sales. Red and green lines are prices. The red's the sold prices, and green's the median list price. And you get the normal seasonality. You get the peaks in the spring and summer, and then the valleys in the winter, fall and winter. And if we go all the way over to the right, you'll see the most recent full month, which would be for the month of March. You can see sales and prices both are trending upward. They were trending upward in February and March, pretty normal as we go into spring or into the spring market. And if we go back over to March a year ago, you'll see where they're at in relation to that. You can see the prices are up a little bit. Sales are actually down a little bit, though. We'll go into more detail on that in a little bit here. And here's something that like everything else I'm showing you here in terms of charts, this is proprietary. These are charts and a chart program that we created. You'll see that this information presented like this nowhere else. This is because we understand the importance of having good and accurate data and just how important it is for our buyers and our sellers. So this is another thing you probably won't see anywhere else. You definitely won't see this chart or probably even the data. But this is a year-to-date chart. And so we can look at where we're at year-to-date so far this year, which would be through the end of March, and we can compare it to year-to-date totals for the prior 4 years. And you can see that pink line there, you can see the trend is somewhat upward, but in the past year it's dipped a little bit. And in fact, year-to-date this year compared to year-to-date last year, we're actually down about 6.5%. That's a little more down than we've been in the past. And the 4-year comparison, we're up only 7.5%, 7.6% from where we were this time 4 years ago. That's been up double digits for that 4-year period. So definitely that sales trend's cooling off a little bit. Now here's the market update for the St. Louis 5-county core market. The 5-county core market, which is what we report on other than that first slide that reports on the whole metro area. But the 5-county core market is made up of the city of St. Louis County, St. Charles County, Jefferson County, and Franklin County. And this shows the median price per foot, which is a great way to do an apples-to-apples comparison of home prices. The price per foot is the purple line on top, and then also shows the days on market. And it's the brown line on bottom for the prior 4 years. So for the homes that sold. So you can see that the trend has been steadily upward for the price per foot, again with the seasonal dips and peaks and valleys. And the days on market is pretty well trended, downward and then flattened out a little bit. But you can see now, as we look over to the right, the sales prices are definitely trending upward still. You can see the days on markets actually trending downward a little bit. It increased a little bit. We were a little higher than we were a year ago. And you can see the red line to show where things were a year ago. So from a year ago, you can see the days, it's taking a little longer to sell the houses, and the prices are still going up. And I'll just draw a line here. You can also see how this has changed over 4 years, the days on market, how it's dropped in that 4-year period, and then the purple line, how the home prices have increased in that time period. Here's something else that's proprietary that we've created, the STL Market Report. This is for that 5-county core market area. And this is a great way to look at the market. A lot of times in the media, you'll see home prices reported, or home data is reported just year over year for the same month, and that really doesn't give you an accurate picture. So what this report does is it looks at the most recent 12-month period and compares it to that prior 12-month period. So 12 months ending March 31st, 2019, and then compares it to the prior 12-month period ending March 31st, 2018. And you can see at the top there, home sales are down a little over 2%. And then on the top right, while prices are up about 5%. And you can see down at the bottom about a 2.3 month supply. So again, we're seeing prices continuing to increase at pretty well historic norms, maybe just a little bit high, but the sales are trending downward a little bit. Now here's our inventory. This shows the month's supply of homes for sale by county. And when you look over the list, you can see the highest one on the list is Franklin County at 4 months. That's still low. Historically, 6 months supply would be considered a balanced market. If you're down below 6 months, it really tends to favor sellers. Above 6 months, it tends to favor buyers. So even the highest one on here with Franklin County at 4 months is still pretty low. Jeff County, 3 months. Rest of them are all in the 2s. So still pretty low inventory. Top sellers markets, you can see this is based on the month supply. The top 4 have a 0 month supply, nothing on the market. The highest one on the list, number 10, Maplewood, has just over a half a month supply of homes on the market. So if you happen to own a home and you're in any of these top 10 cities and you've been thinking about selling, now would be the time to call us. There are a few buyers markets out there. This happens to be the complete list of buyers markets, a whopping, 7 cities. And these are areas where the supply is up over 6 months. You can see the highest one there is Weldon Spring with a 27-month supply and so forth. Interest rates, that's good news. Look at these mortgage interest rates. You can see over the last about 18 years here how they've just steadily trended downward. We had a little bit of an upward peak or a spike back in 14, but anyway, down about 4%, 4.12%. Great rates. Now's the time to buy before they go up. Hey, if you're looking for a home to buy, or you're looking at thinking about selling and want to see what home prices are doing, come to St. Louis's best home search site. Come to the one and only, the original St. Louis RealTorSearch.com, St. Louis RealTorSearch.com. And on that site, you'll find a phone number at the top. We have real live agents right here in St. Louis that will answer the phone and answer calls for you. You can still actually talk to an agent on the website and get your answers. Also, if you prefer, we've got live chat. It's monitored most of the day and night. It's down for a few hours late at night, but you can also talk to a real live agent with more realtors right here in St. Louis and get answers to your questions. Hey, want to know the value of your home? You can find your values home online in under a minute. StLouisHousePrices.com, StLouisHousePrices.com. Also, we happen to have St. Louis's favorite open house site, StLouisOpenHouses.com, StLouisOpenHouses.com. You can find all of the upcoming open houses right there. And we also have custom open house reports. You can go to STLOpenHouseReport.com, STLOpenHouseReport.com. On these open house reports, it shows you the open houses coming up in the next 7 days. It sorts them with the ones that are open first at the top of the list. And like I said, we can do these custom for you for specific areas, types of homes, whatever you want. You can give us a call at 314. Actually, here's even a better number. Call our 800 number, 833-383-MORE, 833-383-MORE, or visit us at stlouisrealestatesearch.com. So, hey, thank you for being here, and until next week, or next month, actually, God bless you.